Why are you logging in Instagram? I mean,
I'm on Facebook. I always go on Regal Love so I can see everybody's comments.
Right.
I can't see everybody if. Yeah. We is.
Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, we already started that. Wow.
Right. Yeah, we're live.
All right. Okay. Sorry, folks. We coming. We coming. Yeah, we a little discombobulated today, but with good reason. It's been a very very taxing few days. I'll just say that. But no, I don't want to be in. Hey, folks, how y'all doing? We're about to get into it. I'm just trying to take a tick or two, let some folks get in here if at all possible, so we can go ahead and
Hi, Kiki Lee.
put on for the night. See what we gonna do with y'all. We got a bunch of things we want to talk about in big ways. In big ways, I got some things I want to talk about. You heard me already mention how we've had a taxing week, and as we have, I want to talk about some of those things too. Kiki Lee, hi boo. Black boy, what's up, baby? Marlon, what's going on, fella? I'm kind of looking out to see some folks checking in with us tonight. Like I said, this is gonna. I doubt that we make it to the whole hour, but we never expect to make it the whole hour. So we'll see what happens.
We've been aiming for 30 minutes.
Yeah, we be trying to we be trying to get about 30 minutes,
right.
Hot 45, but nah.
What can we say? We love y'all company.
Yeah, y'all always make us feel special. So, all right.
Hi, Delaney.
Hey, D. Hi, lover.
Jen Hen.
Hi.
Hi.
We are, like I said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into it a little bit in a second. I'm just trying, because I know we were a few ticks behind, so I'm trying to give some folks an opportunity to get in here. So, in the grand scheme of things, I get so easily distracted. Squirrel. Yeah, that's me. That's me. It happens all the time. So I'm yeah. Tick, 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 ticks. All right, it's been a few ticks. Hey, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lovers, brothers, and others. Welcome to PolyTalk. We usually try to bring PolyTalk so we can discuss polyamory, but we want to discuss it from the love side more than we want to talk about it from the many side. But because we do love so many people, we have to have at least a small conversation about the many. So, I am going to be playing with our introduction for the next so long until I come up with something that's as comfortable as our old one was. But as times change, we too must change. So, it's time to get some things moving in a different direction. Maybe just in a way that makes it more user-friendly for us. Hey, Mary! Stace!
Hi, Delisa.
Like I said, let me start off how I want to start off. Who is getting their ass whooped by this retrograde? Anybody else? Anybody else?
I guess I am, because I know you.
That is so unfair.
It
But okay. Again, I'm asking because I have noticed that a lot of folks. Marlon Moore, my man. See, I knew somebody else was with me. My guy. I recognized last week. I started feeling some things in a way that I'm not even close to feeling things. I'm one of those people. Delisa boo. I'm sorry, honey. Hug. Come on in. Come get it. Come on. Pat, pat, pat. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's me. I just do that. Like I said, last week I started recognizing that I was feeling things so much bigger than they really were. Right. Things that didn't bother me, for whatever reason, were just really just crawling up under my skin. I found myself in a couple not so pleasant conversations. Not so pleasant conversations with a couple of my partners. Very, very, very strong. And it felt like personal misunderstandings. Like they were personally committed to misunderstanding me. And this chick right here, I love to call her Mrs. This chick right here, she's like, you know what? That's not. The last time I knew you was acting like that, you was really going through something. And I guess it sparked for her to backtrack and remember what was going on. And she did a little Google search to find out that, in fact, I, as a Gemini male, I am ridiculously susceptible to Mercury retrogrades. Prayers, love, in complete and absolute abundance to Yogi, to you and your family, honey. I am praying for your son, and I'm not technically a praying man, but I am praying for you and your son, for real.
Prayers to the Chicago family.
Yes, absolutely. Prayers to the Chicago family. We lost the matriarch there. So Daryl, Tia, Joy, we love you. You have all of our sympathy. We really wish we could be there, but life is not going to allow that to happen for us. But please understand that you have our love with you while going through this difficult time. But my point, to backtrack to my point, Yogi is the one who usually is the one who informs me about these things because she stays on top of them. Mm-hmm. But right now, she's dealing with some very real things. And again, we lend all of our support. So if you know Yogi, please send her some positive energy because she absolutely deserves it.
Absolutely.
She's an amazing human being, man. And not just because she's cute. She is an amazing human being, really. And she does everything she can for everybody in any instance. So if you have any love, any positive energy you can pour her way, please send it her way. She deserves every bit of it. Let's see who else we got here. What else we talking about? So because Yogi was not available to warn me about this, I was just kind of going through it. And again, recognizing these overreactions on my part. So that's just me being responsible, me overreacting because I was feeling these things so much bigger than they really were. It feels weird. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. It feels weird for it to just be me and her sitting here doing PolyTalk. It really does. And for anybody who is their own version of concerned, all the ladies are still intact. It's just that they have lives and they had other things that they had to do, so they could not be here. Hey V, hey Princess. Sorry y'all couldn't be here. We miss you already. But like I said, it does feel a little weird because I'm so used to being able to bounce off of different energies. But the missus here is she's outrageous. Mm-hmm. She's outrageous. She's always exactly what I need, and publicly. Ah, there she is, Yogi. Hi, honey. We were just talking about you, boo. Mwah, 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 mwah. We were saying that we send our prayers and our love to you, honey, because Absolutely. We want to make sure that you know that we are tribe, honey. You are with us in every way. Absolutely. And if you need anything from us, you know, phone call away, baby. Phone call away. That's all you need to do. Just reach out. I'm here. We're here. Sorry. Let me not act like Ty is not just because shit. Hell, Ty might be there before me. Fucking with you, Yogi. But yeah, the retrograde has been very, 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 very serious. Mm-hmm. A drink and a blunt Got you, boo. Got you. Like I said, because we have been dealing with that the way we've been dealing with it, more me. I have to say, I'm taking responsibility as what I believe. I position myself to be the leader of our relationship. Not that I'm in control of it, but I am the figurehead, and as such, I take my role pretty seriously, and I try to be I try to be as proactive as I can. This past week, I found myself in some situations where trying to speak to my partners didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to, and the more damaged version of me wanted to jump back into the front seat and say, "Hey, since it didn't work the way that the healthy version said it's going to work, then let me do it. Because every time I do it, it works." And it felt kind of good to be able to say, "Nope, not going to do it." So I didn't. So I feel good about that.
I ain't gonna do it.
Nope, I ain't going to do it. Okay, all right, let's get out of here. XG Alice, what's going on, baby? Lady Judy, what you know, girlie? Good to see you. Fly Guy Steven, what's happening, Pippin? What's cracking, big fella? We here. We doing what we do.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm feeling much better.
Yeah, she is. You see her, don't you? So she's feeling better.
I couldn't deal with the lights last week.
I was 2 weeks ago.
The week before last.
2 weeks ago.
Thankfully, King's Corner was cracking.
Hey, one more time. I haven't seen him yet, but I expect to see him. John Dunlap. That's my guy, man. I really appreciate. He did a subsequent post shouting out Regal Love for the transparency of King's Corner. And I want to say this. It's not easy being that vulnerable. It's a new thing, especially for me. It's very new. I'm right about 6 months into the habit of it. So being responsible not only with my feelings but with my other partner's feelings when I'm out of sorts, you know. That's a new thing, and it's not as strong a habit as I want it to be just yet. But I do appreciate the fact that I do have the opportunity to exercise this so I can be better equipped to solve problems. I can be more available to listen to problems that I created. Uh-oh. I think I'm learning accountability. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Yeah, but it's really starting to move into an area. Tyra said this to me about 5 months ago. She says, "I'm finally getting the husband I deserve." Woo, man. For as much as I wanted, and I'm being my own version of honest, so please go with me, folks. For as much as I wanted to be offended by that, I had to applaud her for letting it be known. I wanted to be offended because I thought I was a great husband before. I really knew better. But I kept telling myself I was a great husband. And because she didn't say anything to the contrary, I believed I was right. But now that here we are, again, as I just spoke about, taking my partner's feelings into consideration and allowing myself to be corrected, allowing myself to be wrong. I'm so used to doing things the way I like doing things that I don't get to do too much. Maybe I shouldn't say I don't get to do too much. I never had to do too much else.
Maturity, and taking responsibility is everything. And when you learn how to, like you said, have accountability, it opens up a whole new world of doors.
It does. And just watching the response of my partners. Like my princess, she'll text me, "Do you understand how much I love you?" I mean, it just out of nowhere, out of the blue. And she'll make mention of a conversation we may have had, the day before, a couple days before, whatever the situation may be. And she'll be like, "You know what? I was sitting and I was reflecting on what you said, and it made me think about you in a way that made me just love you even more." And that is an amazing thing that I'm recognizing that's starting to happen. Because trying to, I'm going to say it. God damn it, I'm going to say it. Too many of us are trying to be good people and we're not actually being good people. Yup, I said it. Fight me. No? They ain't got to fight me? Okay. All right, y'all ain't got to fight me.
They can agree to disagree.
No, but yeah, I'm recognizing that instead of me allowing my ego to have the conversations, instead of letting my pride guide the energy of the way things are going, I am very much recognizing that I am purposefully not doing those things because those are things I'm used to doing.
Right.
So because I'm not doing the same things, I am absolutely getting different results. Now, because the universe is, I'm going to use the word right now, out of line, my personal biorhythms are just completely out of whack. They're fucking everywhere.
Shit.
I forgot that was a thing now. All right. So because they are, I can't rely on how I feel. I understand that completely. I cannot rely on how I feel. Gentlemen, I think I'm speaking more to you, but I'm understanding that the ladies, you are struggling too. But gentlemen, I am speaking more to you because it is because we struggle already dealing with our emotions. This is not the time to try to count on your emotional integrity. Please be as logical as you possibly can, because the more logical you are, you're standing in a space where you can operate better.
And that makes you more responsible in the end.
Yes. So, I once again, I am leaning because I am male, so I lean more towards the male side of things. Gentlemen, please be very, very careful with your words. From my understanding, this retrograde has like another 21 days that we got to deal with. So if that in fact is true, gentlemen, I implore you, just on the strength of I understand the damage it has done, be careful with your words and the way you react. Matter of fact, let me say this. I hope you are not reacting and you are responding. Because a reaction happens naturally. That's the first thing you want to do.
That part.
But if you respond, you take your time and you figure out what's the best course of action. So as men, as these grown leaders that we say we are, this is where you stop trying to be and you actually are. Stand up and be that man. Have some control of yourself. We are never educated how to be good people. We are just given this bullshit, empty template and told, fill it in. So now that we're really in a space where we can't afford to react. We can't afford to just wing it, because winging it right now is dangerous, especially to our relationships. And I'm not just speaking relationships as in our lovers. I'm speaking relationships, our friendships, our relationships with our family, our relationships with our coworkers, all of it right now. So please be very, very mindful of how you're moving in your space right now, because it's always your space. And don't let your ego and your pride tell you, oh, this nigga don't know who he fucking with.
Shit. I just love that you pointed at me. Like, that was your cue.
Right. Don't let that be the hill that you decide you want to stand on.
Right.
Because that's not what it's about.
That could end up being the hill you die on.
I like life. I don't want to die on that hill. I don't even want to be on the hill when I die.
Yeah, only Pittsburghers on the show. Hi, Stephen Mack. Our partners are doing great. They're just busy today. They'll be back. Yeah, everybody had something to do this week. So.
And
and Marlon said, I'll fight on my hill like it's Hamburger Hill.
Oh my goodness. Oh, South Bronx, wonderful.
Thank you. I did have a nice birthday.
And South Bronx, I am so sorry, honey, that we got so caught up in what was going on, because she shares a birthday with Leah.
Oh, okay.
So happy belated birthday to you, honey.
Happy belated birthday.
South Bronx Wonderful is the orange dress and the afro.
Oh, happy belated birthday and many more to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with all the Instagram names.
Yeah, I try to keep abreast as to who's who, where's
right.
where. But that is I was speaking about your tribe, man. I was speaking about John earlier today, earlier in the live. That's my guy, man. I love that man, and we've only met once. But that is one of my favorite fucking people, man, for real.
Shit.
And okay, shit. Forgot that fast damn clue. Yeah. So as our slogan is, we wish you guys all the love we want for ourselves, for real. Because I love the energy that y'all create. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm standing in the background like, ooh, look, ooh, you see him? There they go. Yeah, that's me.
Better watch out. He might be photobombing y'all.
Hey, you know I'm good for it. Y'all fuck around, look up. I'll be in a picture. Like, where did he come from? Matter of fact, South Bronx, I think I got like 3 more pictures with at least me and you together. So I'm gonna make sure I kind of inbox and send them to you. Ghetto Professor, the Alchemist. He just joined us on Instagram. That's my man. That's Alex.
Hey,
Alex Porter, the Ghetto Professor,
I saw the Porter family
the
on
Alchemist. He's one of the flagship guys around here.
Absolutely.
He is tearing down walls everywhere. He's got a book out. He's making television appearances. Him and his family. He is rewriting what it means to be black and polyamorous, because he has a wealth of knowledge. If you are not following the Ghetto Professor, make sure you start to follow him. Y'all think we got some shit to tell you? Listen to that man, because he is one of those people who is he's educated about polyamory. I am experienced. he is educated. And I love anytime that he and I get a chance to exchange some energy and we get to exchange information. I learn something from that man every motherfucking time. Shit. And
you said it with me.
And he sends out the best inspirational quotes, man, just to get your day started sometimes. So, one big, crazy, amazing love to my man, the alchemist, Alex Porter. One time for my guy.
I'll drink to that.
Blink. TT Cobb, hey, baby! I have not seen your face on here in a while. Honey Red, hey! And that's another piece of that other family, the House of Bigums. JT, Tide, Coat for Anchor, Honey Red, hi family. Good to see y'all. Oh man, it always makes me feel so good, man, when I get to see these ethical, non-monogamous people, man. I'm watching y'all grow, and I'm watching y'all love, and I'm watching y'all understand, and it just makes me so, you ready? Makes me so fucking happy when I get to watch it happen. It really does, because you guys, I can't say enough, man. I've watched you guys grow over the past couple years, and it's beautiful to watch. It really is. So congratulations to you all, man, and I want to see this continue to grow. Let me continue to be a fly on the wall, man, because I'm having a great time fucking with y'all.
Shit.
Oh, right. Sorry. That one really did just slide right out. I did want to get into this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I was having a conversation with a friend of mine earlier this week, and she asked me, how do I find myself in my poly relationship? Or did I find myself out of my poly relationship? I thought it was an amazing question. And with all of us dealing with our own personal bullshit, trying to keep the pieces of you that you're not so comfortable with, the parts of you that you're not as proud of. Trying to keep those at bay while you're trying to actively learn how to love the next person. How does that look? What does that look like for you? Well, for me, it's ugly. And it's confusing. It's difficult. It makes me wonder, am I doing it right? When I have a disagreement with one of my partners. And I'm a disagreeable person. I'll be the first person to tell it. I am a disagreeable person. I automatically say no first. It's the truth, and I'm glad I can actually admit it. I am a disagreeable person. I'm learning how to be more positive, but naturally I am pessimistic and disagreeable. Anybody else can admit that?
I was gonna say you used to be a disagreeable person.
But yeah, I see.
You have moments, but that's because you're moving into the more agreeable and positive side of you.
Yeah, I'm see, and this is why she's amazing, because she recognizes that. I am still claiming that I'm not as good as I am. But she is supporting me for me to understand you're better than you think. Better go ahead, your fine ass. Get the hell on out of here. Matter of fact, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
I'm about to be out, y'all. Like the road runner.
But why?
It's about to be King's Corner. Y'all ain't even know.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I enjoy this woman so damn much. I do. Oh my God. And I'm so thrilled that she didn't give up on me. I am. I really am. I cannot say that enough. I am so thrilled that she didn't give up on me. Whew. Anyway, let me get back into what I was talking about before. So speaking to my friend, and she was asking me about finding myself in or out of our poly relationship. I had to explain to her that we have been educated, and please, I'm so curious. Please, somebody, if you have the answer, shoot it out because I want to know. We have been educated to believe that for us to work through something, we have to isolate to do it. Why?
Right.
Anybody, Instagram, Facebook, whoever might have an answer, please. I really want to know at this point. I'm going to keep talking, but I'm checking for an answer because that is one of them things that I cannot wrap my mind around. Who told you that the best thing for you to do when you're not sure about something is to put yourself by yourself with your own confusion? You don't have anybody to bounce an idea off of. You don't have any other perspective to borrow from.
You have nobody to pull you back from going down the rabbit hole.
Then there's that part. The overthinking and turning it into something so much more than it is. So, I am trying to understand, and for more than anything else, for everybody that knows me, I want to understand. I don't have to agree. I don't have to like it. I do really want to understand. So if you got an answer, let me get one. Oh, wait a minute. South Bronx, what you got for me, honey? Because South Bronx Wonderful says, because it's easier to run from trouble than confront your fears or issues.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better go to fuck on being that type of transparent woman. Tell the truth.
Shit.
Yes, I love that answer, South Bronx Wonderful. Now we know part of the reason you're wonderful, honey. I love that you are that in tune with who you... Well, you know what? Rephrase. Now, is that a general answer or is that your answer? Because now I'm looking at you.
Jasmine Jackson says, I feel it's because of trauma. That makes sense. Most people internalize trauma. And if you internalize trauma, who's the only person that can deal with it?
Jasmine Jackson, thank you. Damn it, that's an answer I can function with. Hold on, let me rattle that around for a second. Hold on.
And Marlon Moore says, you are him. You equal me.
We on the same page. But I've always loved Marlon. He's a great guy, man. An incredible character, man. I just watch him and enjoy his antics. But understanding, back to the point I was trying to make. I've never understood that philosophy. So I want to know where it comes from more than anything else. Like, who taught it to you? Because honestly, I don't know if anybody taught it to me. I think I just automatically start doing it. And I guess that kind of lends to what Jasmine Jackson is saying, because of trauma. So because I was traumatized over here, I don't feel like I can trust this other person to have that conversation with. Okay, that is an acceptable answer.
Marlon says, I think because I'm the common denominator, I'm the issue.
Martin, because I love you, I want to help you adopt a different perspective about that. You're not the issue, you're the solution. You're the only person that can really solve it. So you're not the problem, you're the answer. And that's just because I love you, bro. I don't never want you to see yourself as anything negative. One time for the brothers. I'm with you. What Jasmine Jackson say?
Self-taught. We internalize a lot.
Jasmine, why we hear more from you, honey? You coming with some good stuff tonight. Yes. All right. Wait a minute. South Bronx Wonderful. She comes back and she says, I also think that others may judge you, so it's easier to deal with it yourself. No, you also think that others may judge you, so it's easier to deal with it yourself.
As a reason for internalizing.
Right. So, thank you, folks. Now, see, once again, This right here is part of what I'm talking about, because I don't have that understanding on my own. And I've had that question for years. I make it public. Look at all this information I just got. That right there is why you should not isolate. You shouldn't separate. You shouldn't shut down, because there are people that care about you. Now, in a lot of cases, yes, they don't show that caring in a way that it translates as smoothly as you want it to. But each and every one of us has at least one person that we know really cares about us.
TT Cobb says maybe sometimes we think if we are alone, we can focus or refocus on what's going on, as opposed to having all the other voices and opinions. Processing.
Okay. Oh.
I can see that. I can see that as a reason why people isolate.
Yeah, but then to maintain the isolation with no solution.
Right.
I think that's more the point that I'm looking at. You maintain the isolation when you even if you don't get a solution. If you don't find anything that you can work with, anything that's going to contribute to solving the problem, you still leave yourself isolated. So you're ruminating at this point. You are just reliving the problem over and 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 over with no hope of solution. I won't get into that. Yeah, because I got a big thing to say about that.
Mm-hmm. There's John.
Is that my guy? There you go, Jordan. What's going on, baby? Peace to you, my brother. How are you, man? It's amazing to see you. Every time I see you, it's amazing. Makes me feel good when you show up, man, because I respect that, man. I do. Well, John, come on, man. Tab on in on this. The question was, why is it when we go through things, we feel that we have to do it alone? That's the predominant question.
Especially when you actually have a support system around.
Okay, there you go. That's a quantifying piece. And South Bronx Wonderful, she chimes back in. She says, well, I don't think people necessarily want to isolate. It just happens.
Yeah, that's that trauma that
yeah.
You get used to it, so it becomes a programming over the years. It's self-programming.
Yeah, but then for me, of course, it comes down to, so what happens when you go back? Now, here I am. I'm the partner. Okay? Now, you've isolated because you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with. Now, here I come. La, 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 la. Hey, honey, what's wrong? And what's the answer?
Nothing. I'm good. I'm fine.
Right. So that right there, that is the part that I think is most detrimental to relationships. Mm-hmm. As your partner, I can feel this shit.
I can't say shit because you said shit.
You said what?
Fuck.
So, okay.
Right.
Okay.
As your partner, you can feel it because you're more in tune with your partners.
And I'm not just saying me. I'm saying anybody that's with you. If you are emotionally connected to somebody, then they feel that you're going through something. Can you accept? And I'm asking everybody paying attention right now. Can you accept that you are disrespecting your partner when you say nothing and they feel that something's wrong? We have really got to get into the habit of saying what we mean and stop using these catchphrases that we are so accustomed to just giving. If I know that there is something wrong, I am not going to say nothing. I'm going to say I don't want to talk about it.
I was about to say that. I was waiting for you to pause. It's exactly what I was going to say. Why not say, I don't want to talk about it. I'm processing. I can't talk about it right now. I can't speak on it responsibly.
Now that right there, that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot. Wait.
Back down.
No, because this is what I'm looking at. Marlon, he says, my partner says because she doesn't have a support system. Huh? Scooby-Doo? Huh? I mean, I think I know Marlon, and I wouldn't imagine that Marlon's not supportive. But that's just me. I think he's a good guy. Ooh, wee, the way I'm looking at my partner right now, and her side-eye me. Like I said, I thought I knew Marlon, but okay. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
John says, I think we've been conditioned to figure it out. I love this African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go further, go together.
I know that proverb. I love that proverb myself. And then his tribe mate kicks in. She says, a lot of times we don't, wait a minute. A lot of times we don't know what is wrong, so we can't verbalize it. I respect that. But again, say that. So we say okay or nothing as a mechanism. Exactly. Using the catchphrase. Using something that you're pre-programmed with, even though it is not accurate. And when you're speaking to your partner, you have to understand the only reason your partner even bothered to ask is because they want to help. They don't want you to go through whatever it is that you're going through. What am I missing? And then South Bronx, she comes back and says, it's not that I don't want to tell you, I don't really know what's truly wrong. Well, honey, in cases like that, give a skeleton answer. I don't feel good about my feet. Whatever. I don't care what it is. Just say something. Because it really is. And again, and John, I'm not champion for you, brother, but I'm champion for men right now. We, as men, we are problem solvers. So all we want to do is help fix whatever's wrong. Let's get back here. Jasmine Jackson, hi, honey. She's back and she got something to say. Isolation because of trauma makes you feel alone. And you haven't learned how to say, I'm not okay. You better talk, girl. You better let me finish this. You might have said something there. And you haven't learned how to say, I'm not okay. Or the life you've lived has you programmed to think no one is there. I know that feeling. So when you get a partner or a friend that's in tune to your higher spirit, you have to now relearn how to respond in a positive way. But yes. Did I say yes already? Yes again. Because all of that I agree with. All of it. Honey Red, come on in, fam. Let me hear what you got to tell me. She says, sometimes I feel like I don't want to bother my partners with my emotions, and sometimes I'm just used to handling it alone. But I'm definitely learning how to lean on my partners for emotional support, not keeping it to myself. That's growth, honey. That is growth, honey Red. Give it to him, baby. I love it. Marlon, not me, but others beside me. We're not going to start an argument. TT Cobb, she chimes in. Maybe because we're always so used to being the strong one. What? God damn it, I got to read that again. Maybe because we're always so used to being the strong one and everyone's go-to person. So we don't want to appear to be weak, so we go into hiding until we are finished going through our issue.
Wonderful perspectives.
I mean, I love all of you. Thank you all so very, 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 very much because you are giving me exactly what I asked for. I mean, oh my God. And they still going. Right, Marlon. We don't want them to go through it by themselves. I spoke to one of my partners today. We're in some discourse, so because we are, I said to her, it doesn't make sense that we can share all the good things together, but when bad things happen, you feel like you got to do it by yourself. Why? And she just said, I'm used to it. Well, why are you still used to it? I thought we were doing something else. No answer. But let's keep going because I love this information. TT Cobb, I've noticed so many people just really lack the ability to communicate effectively. Very big, very true. Phoenix Rising. Lady Phoenix, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. She says, I don't feel my partner is in tune or compassionate, so I feel talking would be pointless. Ow. I'm going to say that. Yeah, ow. I don't feel talking is pointless, no matter what the capacity, whether your partner actively lets you know that they're listening or not. Your partner cares anything about you, I promise they're listening. So I don't know. I agree that talking will be pointless because if nothing else, you can plant a seed. Something for your partner to think about later. Tyra taught me something a long time ago. She said, you got to let pain do what pain does.
Yep.
And when she said it, I wanted to punch her to sleep. I swear I did. Because that was not nowhere near what I needed to hear at the time because I was in a world of pain. So, talking is never pointless, honey, because somebody is always listening, even when they're not supposed to be. JT Ty. Wait, where do we live? A lot has happened since the last time I checked in. JT Ty, a lot of us are coming from a place where our emotions or problems are invalid. So we have to retrain our existence. Man, would you stop talking about my life? That's why that's my bro. And that's my Gemini bro at that. I'm sorry that we shared that type of pain, but I'm glad that I get to share with somebody I love. And she, honey, raised with that.
Yeah, you don't have to read those ones. Those are replies to comments.
Okay.
They're talking to each other.
Okay, well, this isn't. Jasmine Jackson, she's back again. She says, that's it. I like that. You can go through all the good together, but the bad you isolate. I love that, and that's a hitting and growth point for me. I love it. I swear I do. And Marlon piggybacks me, talking is never pointless. So don't fool yourself into thinking that I've said all I need to say, or it doesn't make any sense for me to say anything else. Nope. There's always more to say. Because we always got some shit that we can learn. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Oh, South Bronx Wonderful. I like how she's saying this. Sometimes I don't need help. I just want you to love me through it. Now, my partner says something very similar to that to me today. She just said, I just need some love. Oh, here, I'm sorry. I'm monopolizing. Oh, this it? Okay. And when I asked what does that look like for her, she wasn't sure. So, I don't know if I made a mistake or if I did the right thing by not doing anything. Because I don't want to pour energy in a direction and it's not received the way that it needs to be. Because then I feel like my efforts are in vain. And nobody wants that. We got another comment. Kiki Lee. Hey, boo. I can't speak for anyone else, but I have been alone why'd you put the extra O on there? So long that I'm not sure I would feel safe to appear weak or vulnerable in front of someone else, especially after having failed relationships. Honey, that is such a common thread. I do recognize that where you get the reputation of being difficult because you are conditioned to be independent. And there's a study that just says the longer you stay single, the more likely you are to stay single. Mm-hmm. Because you learn how to exist completely self-contained.
feel like you skipped something.
I did? Okay, she'll tell me if I did. Who it? Marianne. Oh, Marie Nadine Pierre. Okay, that's 3 names. I was about to tear that all up, and I'm so sorry. It's a process I don't always need. She's speaking of South Bronx Wonderful. Well, okay, I'm not going to read that.
I want to say hi to Dina Dixon, part of my Chicago family.
Hey!
Sorry you have our condolences.
Yes.
We love you guys.
John comes back. Men say what we need and women interpret what we say.
You ain't even finish it.
Man, oh my God.
I wish I could have turned the camera right then so they could have watched you go all the way outside.
Wait, okay, let me finish reading that. Whew. Women say what they need, hoping that men interpret what they really mean. I'm going to sleep now. Ty, you can finish this.
And that has been PolyTalk with Regal. He's Eddie, I'm Tyra.
And if he's done, we done.
Love you back, Dina.
Oh my goodness, that is John. Listen, I have allowed myself over the past several months. I was speaking on this on King's Corner. I've read the male brain and the female brain just so I can give myself an opportunity to win here. Because I am not, I feel like over these past 50 years, I've made every mistake I can possibly make. So I don't want to make any more mistakes, at least not those type. But brother, what you just said right there, that spoke to my entire spirit. I swear that I have said exactly what I meant, and one of my partners interpreted to what they thought I was trying to say. And I am very, very, one more time, very deliberate about words. I'm a word person. Words matter to me. So you cannot use a word and give it your definition and expect me to respect it there. I cannot, because that is not what the word means. That's my thing. Mm-hmm. But okay, let's get out of that. So to since I did actually get I got several answers, several great answers, as a matter of fact. Thank you, family. I appreciate all of you for it. My suggestion, and this is something that we have put into full practice: loving intentionally. You treat each other with the intention to convey love. No matter what, no matter what the prevailing issue is, always keep it right there at the front. Her too. Keep it at the front. We are not at odds. We're just looking at the same thing from a different perspective.
That part. Different angles.
That's all. You are not my enemy. You're not my opposition. We just have to figure out a way that we can communicate with each other, that each other is willing and ready to listen.
With your fine ass.
That's what she said. She said I was fine, so I'm gonna act like it. Oh, no, that ain't it? Well, I thought that was it.
I enjoyed it.
And my man Marlon, he kicks in. I'm not deliberate with my words, and I'm learning to do better with that. You have to be, bro. You have to be. again, now, I'm gonna say it. As men, we do want to lead our families. We want to be hell. The reason why we're successful.
He went on to say our perspectives will eventually overlap if we continue communicating in love.
1,000,000% true. Who said that? John. There you go again. When your book coming out, bro? Better quit bullshit and start writing.
I said he, and I meant to say John. Went on to say.
Yeah. That's it. Perspectives will eventually overlap if you continue to communicate in love. And you have to take that time to mean what you say and say what you mean. Don't leave it open for interpretation. Oh, you know me well enough. You should know what I mean. Cut that bullshit out.
Nobody's a mind reader.
You know what I mean? No, I don't. What you mean? I know what I think you're going to say, but that don't mean that's what you're going to say. So what do you mean?
Right. It's in agreement.
Okay, right. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I made a post a month or so ago, and the damn picture got more traction than the message. And I can't stand that. I hate when I post something really, really sincere, something serious, and then everybody's like, "Oh, you looking good."
Well, don't post such a good-looking picture.
Most people won't read if there ain't a picture.
We live in a society of pictures.
Man, yes we are. Yes we are. But anyway, but the post was, I will never fall in love again, but I will grow in love with those willing to grow with me. When have you ever failed and it was a good thing? Once. Just one time. When have you ever failed and it was good? Unless you fell in the grocery store and you sued them.
That part. I swear that's exactly what was going through my head. Like, why hasn't that happened yet as much as I fall? I stay messing
It's only funny because it's true. I stay looking at her and going, down goes Frazier.
Right. All that physical therapy and I ain't getting no money, no retribution.
But anywho, I wait.
Who, how, what?
Anywho, how wait.
Okay.
What was I saying? All right, I got a question. No, I don't.
You asked when have you ever fallen and it was a good thing?
That is what I asked. Mm-hmm. All right. So when have you ever fallen and it was a good thing? Anytime I fall, it usually hurt. And I'm going to tell my own story. Anytime I've ever fallen in love, I ended up hurt. But anytime I ever took the time to learn to love someone properly, everything worked out. You guys have heard me tell the story of the Big Bang versus evolution. Well, the Big Bang has never been anything more than that. What it was is exactly what it was. But evolution continues because you're always growing. So when I consider the love that I want to share with a person, I don't want that magnificent explosion to happen and then nothing happens after that. I would much, much, much rather that it starts off slow and relatively uneventful, like the friendship did. And it wasn't about this grand gesture or this extreme act. It was just the consistency of showing up, of just being kind, of being there. That friendship caught fire and it turned into something more because it evolved from friendship to relationship. And then that relationship, it went on and it evolved. It evolved from a relationship to a marriage. And now that relationship is evolving. And that marriage has evolved into a tribe. And we're watching that relationship evolve. So from my perspective, I would very much rather grow than fall. And that was a wonderful story that I had to share with you guys. Thank you for listening. Good night. Oh, wait. We got a couple more things I want to read first. South Bronx Wonderful. I know I'm late as hell because I put that long-ass story in there. She says, men aren't mind readers. Thank you for recognizing that, dearest. I love you for it. Women have to be deliberate as well instead of getting upset that their partners don't see it their way. Have you actually told... Well, keep going. Have you actually stated what you want from them or need from them? Okay. No one falls in love. Wait. She's coming with it.
No one falls in love. You rise and grow within your love.
That's a word right there. And I'm going to say it again for whoever didn't hear it. No one falls in love. You rise and grow within your love. I think I agree with that. I think I agree with that for real, too. I don't know if... was there anything else? Yes! For anyone who would happen to be... I know there's a couple people I got to reach out to. But for anybody who would happen to be in the New Jersey area come this weekend, we are back. We are coming back to Jersey. So... we did have a couple people reach out to us, and if you guys are still interested in linking up, please hit the inbox. I'm gonna go through it to find out who it was, because at this juncture I don't remember. But it was a couple folks that I've recognized from being on PolyTalk, so I definitely want to link up with anybody that we're friends with here. South Bronx Wonderful comes back. Falling is a negative term that doesn't bring life to a situation. You rise and evolve within yourself. John, I see why you love her, bro. I love the energy. I love the words. But we're about to go ahead and get all the way up out of here because I'm talking about.
We're over the hour.
We are well over the hour.
We said 30 minutes.
See, did it again. Wait, what is that? I don't know. There's a whole comment I'm looking at, but I don't remember if anybody... Uh-oh, what happened there? Oh, here we go. JT Ty. And my bro. Okay, I'm about to miss my bro saying something. Society forces that position on us, and it directly amounts to our worth as men or women. We all aren't born leaders or supporters. Man, you better say that right there. We have to define our own strengths. Too true, bro. Too true. Marlon Moore, I love y'all. Man, y'all give me inspiration. Marlon, you don't know who you are, bro, because you are inspiring as hell. I know so many people who love you because you are you. Listen, I'm saying this now because I know how important it is, because I didn't do it before and I do it now. So... please listen to somebody who made the mistake. Stop giving flowers to everybody else without handing yourself some. Cut that shit out. We all deserve to have that feeling. And like I said, for as much as it does humble me for people to say that, we inspire them and, we help them learn and we help them grow in their loves and this, that, and the third, I promise you, the only reason we do it is because we want to help. We understand that we get at least this part of our lives. Mm-hmm. She is never threatened by any other love that I have. And I have learned not to be threatened by any other loves that she does. Because up front, yes, the fuck I was.
Shit.
But it took me to grow for me to apply the knowledge I had. Try not to micromanage things, not to be involved from the sideline. No, that ain't got nothing to do with me, so let them go ahead and be them. Long as I know she's safe, long as I know she's well looked after, none of it, the rest of that crap don't matter. And because I'm living it as completely as I'm speaking it now, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Nothing at all.
No thing.
No thing. But because there she go. But like I said, we are okay, me too then.
That's what I needed.
Oh, thanks. That's that boy. Instant karma. Instant karma. Y'all seen it happen. Instant karma.
And then he claps at my misfortunes.
It ain't your misfortune. You used me to get what you wanted and then teased me about it.
I did. I'm going to do it again, too.
Oh, my goodness. It's all right. I'm going to let you do it. It's all right. Oh, Marlon. These are, because Marlon's asking what our shirts say. These are the official Tribe Mates Original Love t-shirts. That's our logo, in case you didn't know. It's the world. Africa, big as hell. And no.
I know you got it tatted.
Oh my goodness. No, I didn't sneak and do that. Yeah, but that's our logo. That is our official logo. It is the world, Africa as big as the world, and the poly symbol or the infinite love symbol in the middle. So that's us, man. Matter of fact, we were supposed to be doing a giveaway by now, and I forgot all about it. So I'm going to take responsibility for that. So what I want to do at this point is I want to be sure that I can this is what we're going to do. I am going to take my time and I'm literally going to go through everybody. No, that's going to take too much.
You can do it.
I'll find a way. I'll find a way. But next time we come on, no matter what the situation is, well, rephrase, because we will be going live a lot this weekend because we're going to be moving around with a bunch of
PolyTalk.
We're going to move around with a bunch of our partners. But for the next PolyTalk, we'll decide what the criteria is going to be because we're going to give away some T-shirts. And one of the stipulations for getting the T-shirt is you have to post a picture of you wearing it and you announcing that you are an official tribe mate to Original Love. That is the criteria for you getting the T-shirt. And I do believe that anybody who would be interested in getting it would actually do it. So we're going to look forward to that. So I'm going to go ahead. Well, not I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap this thing up. Did you have anything else you wanted to say, Mrs.? No, it sounds like she ready to go. Like, nigga, stop talking, leave. But we love you and we mean it. You'll have to know that. Thank you, everybody, for checking in with us. Steven Scherer, you clearly you know how to find us. Link up, bro. Let's go. I'm down. Tell how and when. Got you, Marlon. Got you. I promise. Like I said, as soon as we figure the criteria out, we will pass it along because, like I said, I want to put these out there because this to me is a lifelong thing. I have always wanted to be able to have this type of connection with so many other people. And, you know, let's make this thing active, man. Not social media is beautiful, it's great, because it does give us the opportunity to connect. But in so many situations, this has happened so much already. We're live in person somewhere, and people will meet us. Well, rephrase, people will see us but won't say hi. And then they'll inbox us like hours later, days later. Hey, we seen you. Wait, then why'd you say hi? We would have loved to see you. We don't do all this talking and trying to connect with people just so we can watch us. We're trying to really create a community. Mm-hmm. Please join us. We love you, and that's all we want to do. Come on. Well, we're going to go and get out of here, folks, man. Thank you so very much for each and every person that checked in with us. All the love, all the support. I promise you, it does not go unnoticed, and we love each and every one of you for it. But we're going to go and get the hell on out of here. We love y'all, and we mean it. Peace.
Good night.
Ain't she always so cute? She always just nice and shit.